my clutter, my walker when I am not in my wheelchair, which I am in my wheelchair right now. We're going to the store. First live. Didn't know what to do. So let's go to the store. We could do singing, we could do art. Ah, I'm flipping you guys all around, am I? Aren't you dizzy? I had to get this. I shouldn't tell you this, but this is where everything in my life is. A sunglass case? No. Credit cards, money, gummies. All the important things in life go into that. We're in my apartment right. Oh, don't look at that. I swept up and I hadn't picked it up yet. Tired with my back. It hurts. All right. We're going to try this. I brought a plastic bag because it's been raining off and on all day. But that ain't going to stop me because I can go live now. Here we go. Out into my hallway. This lady just got booted. She left such a mess in the hallway that we swept it up and left it in front of her door because our hallway is normally pretty good looking. Yeah. I would introduce you to Mo Live. He's the guy in my zombie clips, but he usually goes to bed. And here it is for old folks and handicapped. Here's a nice little open area outside my apartment. That's the wall to my kitchen, right? Oh, you can see a reflection of me in the mirror. How big this guy is. Who is that taking up the hallway? But as I was saying, below me is the office. Above me is an empty apartment that's been empty for very long. This is empty now too. And that second door down there, oop, technical difficulty. Had to turn on my feed so that I can actually get out into the interwebs. If you're just tuning in, we're heading to the store. It's my very first live. I'm in my wheelchair and kind of show you what it's like to be handicapped, huh? All right. So we're on our way. Here we go into the elevator. It's been raining off and on all day, so I brought a plastic bag because if this thing gets wet, it could explode. And I am sitting on top of two sealed lead batteries. And if they exploded, it would be a hand grenade underneath my butt, which would cure my hemorrhoids, but probably painful. This is where I get my mail. It's empty right now. See, it's a nice place to live. The stairs that I will never use. That's where the office is. My apartment was right above it. But everybody takes care of it. It's nice. All right. Oh, it's gloomy out here. I need soda though. I gotta have my soda. All right. Oh, the all important handicap button. I live by the button. And the door magically opens. Oh, the rain. Look, when I go through a door, that's how much space I have on each side. I crack my knuckles on so many door frames. By the way, Taco Bell in my city, I'm sorry. You replaced your door because of me. This thing is heavy duty. Here's my parking lot. You might have seen the video of me showing you my church. This is just outside my door. I don't feel any rain on. Oh, that was weird. If that showed up on the screen, I have no idea. Like I said, I'm a boomer learning in a Gen Z world. Should we? Should we? No, we leave the wine alone because we're down here for soda. Hey, this is cool. Now when I'm talking to myself, I'm actually making a video. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I'm in no hurry. I'll put you guys down. Needed my hands free so I can get around here. All right, here we go. The evil scratch tickets. If I won $5,000, I would call it even and just quit. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. I have to pay. I'm gonna take your money. Very little do I have. I think I get paid tomorrow though, which is good. Bleep. Now I'm down to $4. All right. Dodge the rain. What? You dodged the rain. Yeah, there's still a little bit of drips in the air, but I see you brought your scooter. Yeah, you're brave. I was not ready for that. You had a car here the other day, didn't you? Yeah. So now you have two scooters and a car. Yeah, I got and you're maintaining an apartment. Yeah, I got two cars. You're doing all right, man. Two cars, two scooters. Life is hard now. You're doing all right. I don't know. Yeah. Trying to save money, but oh, like I have $4 in my name now. But I don't want for anything. I'm not complaining. I do have everything I need in life, except a good pair of legs. But hey, what are you going to do? Got to turn it on to make it move. Here we go. All right, guys, my zero chat room. I'm not discouraged. Here we go. I'll see you later, Bill. We got to make it home before it actually opens up again. Starts raining. We're going to head up that back parking lot, I think. Let's see. God, fucking cops are crazy in this city. Every city. Oh, they gave me a ticket, right? $189. You know what they told me? For what? You can't cover that with plastic. They said you can't put a cover on there. They told me. $189. This is crazy. You guys love stuff like this. I gotta check this out. So they give her. They said you can't. Do you mind? I'm doing like a live YouTube thing. Do you mind if I show this? All right, so I'm going to try to hide the numbers of the license plate because we don't need people calling you. But look, you can see right through that. Yes, sir, this is my favorite color, though. Clear is my favorite color. But you, $189 for that? That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That crazy? And they gave me 100. What about the cars that I see that don't have a license plate on the front? I've seen many cars like that. You should go to court for that one. Yeah, contest it. If the cop doesn't show up, you're off the hook. Huh? Wow, they don't have anything better to do. People are doing fentanyl tonight, but thank goodness they got you. Yeah, you have a great night. These are the people in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. One thing I've noticed about the wheelchair is that people seem to be more friendly with you. They open up more. It starts conversations, that's for sure. People treat you differently. At first, that made me angry. Let me get this door for you. I can open a door. But now I understand it, and to open a door for somebody in a wheelchair makes you feel good. So just invoking that emotion, I dig. So I'm all right with it now, and I've even used it a few times. Yeah, I can get up and get that item off the top shelf, but if I ask the clerk, he has no problem reaching it for me. Even strangers, hey buddy, can you do me a favor? It's on that top shelf. Can you grab me one? Nobody's upset with that question. So yeah, I use it a little bit. I normally carry like a gripper arm with me so that I can pick stuff up, which is silly, but I am constantly staring at the ground because I don't want to put myself into a ditch. And last year I found a crumpled up gold ring that would look like it got caught by by what do you call that? A snowplow. It was mangled. The stone was gone, which according to the band was an amethyst, but it was real gold, worth about $100, just sitting on the ground. I also found a steel penny, which I believe is worth about $100, I think. If I could find a 1944 penny, regardless of the condition, the 1944 copper penny is worth $150,000. When I found the steel penny, I was excited, but it wasn't worth what it was worth. So I toted it away. I got a little treasure box. I put treasures in. I like going around. I don't have a lot for my time now that I'm not working. So a few days I'll grab my gripper arm and just head into the city and check it all out. The city's that way. There's the church that I live across the street from. We're in back of it now in the parking lot of the Warmongers. The city is that way. Not a huge city. I think 120,000 was the last population count that I saw. This is great. This is kind of great. This is one of the small rivers leading off of the big river into the neighborhoods. Or, yeah, this one leads away from the river, I think. Oh, that doesn't make sense. No, it comes down there. That's right. This is from Main Street, comes down the side of the Warmongers, then takes a hard left, and then comes down here. You can see the water right there. But the problem is there's bamboo all along this riverbed, all the way down to the corner that we're heading for. And in a few more months, you won't even be able to see the water because all the bamboo will be, 4 feet high or so. And it's spreading too. I've seen shoots on that hill, and I've seen shoots across the street in some of the flower beds. So it's trying to spread. Starting to feel raindrops. Uh-oh. Raindrops in an electric wheelchair, living dangerously. We're heading home though. So it's picking up. You can probably see it in the puddles. Starting to pick up. If my chair shorts out, it could explode. And I will go pew. Won't have to worry about stuff after that, I guess. 2 lead batteries right under my butt. And I'm riding around in the rain with an electric trigger in my right hand. I think I'm going to pull out my safety measure. I got my soda. It's silly. But I'm pulling out my safety measure. And now it can start raining, and the only danger is under my butt. There's a electric motor just to the right of my right cheek and just to the left of my left cheek underneath me. And oh yeah, it's raining now. It's all right. I'll be all right. It's cold. I didn't bring a jacket. Ah. Oh, come on, chair. Oh, it's slowing down. Come on. We want to hurry. It doesn't look too thick. It shouldn't rain any more than this, but we'll be all right. It seems slow when I travel in my wheelchair, but behind me is, I don't know if you can see it. I just kind of flipped you around. Is a sign that shows you how fast you're going. It starts at 3 miles an hour. Sometimes on a good run, I can get that to go off at 3 miles an hour. But what I find is when I'm like in the mall or in a store or something like that, this chair goes slightly faster than the average person's walk. So it's not bad. I think to me, it just seems slower because I'm not actually walking. As a matter of fact, sometimes I tempt fate when I'm on a sidewalk and I'm moving, and I'll close my eyes for as long as I dare. Because if my wheel goes off to the left, I could launch myself into a yard. If my wheel goes off to the right, I'm definitely heading into the road, into the street. I haven't fallen off one yet, and I'm trying to stop myself from doing that. I did launch myself last year. I was at the park, and we'll do a live going to the park down the road. But I'm at the park and I see a hill, and I wanted to instead of going all the way down and hitting the road and then coming all the way back up to be on the downside of that hill, I thought, I can take that hill. It'll be all right. Well, I started down and I'm doing okay, but I'm kind of slipping out of my chair, and I'm keeping my thumb on the joystick. And then halfway down the hill, my footrest digs into the ground, and the whole chair launches me, literally launches me into the air to the hill, which is downhill, so I'm falling even further. But the thing is, as I did a shoulder roll, because I took taekwondo as a kid. I can take rolls and falls and stuff. So as I do a shoulder roll, I notice that the chair is coming with me, and it's about to roll over my ass as I flop onto this hill. So I did a kung fu chop to the chair as it was going. I broke my wrist when I gave it because it was instinctive. I just hit it so it wouldn't roll, and it stopped. It flopped back down and stopped. But there I am lying on the ground. Instant assessment. I'm in no pain. I start laughing. And then I hear from every direction, "Oh my God, are you okay? Yes, get him help. Somebody call 911." Somebody would have filmed it. It would have been a beautiful YouTube video. Oh, it's straining on the hills. Here's one of the churches in my neighborhood. I went there for a while. This is the Heritage Baptist Church. He's Pastor Larry is like an old Southern Baptist. Get up, stand up on the pews, jump around, hoop and holler, let you know you're alive. I like that. I like that. And I went to another church on the other direction, the Toll Street Mission. Small church, Pentecostal, handing out the tambourines and hooper and hollering. I have been invited to go to the big church. Where's the big church? Where's the big? Oh, we're around the corner. I can't show it. We're heading that way though. We're taking the long way around. We're at the top of the hill now. Took the slow slant. Boy, can I talk? Can I? Well, anyway. Uh, so I survived. The chair was undamaged. Thank goodness. I broke my wrist, but I heal incredibly fast. I didn't go to the doctor or nothing. I was just careful with it. Still raining. Still raining. We had to go up here because the gate, which is right there, is locked on Sundays. So to use the upper part of the parking lot, that is the only opening because there's a gate to stop the cars. So we pop down through here. The rain has stayed steady, not too strong. I feel it, but I'm not getting wet. We'll be home soon though. Oh, oh. If I am to get another chair, I'm definitely getting one with shock absorbers because I feel every little bump, which is not good on two herniated discs. A little bit of pain, a little bit. All right, now we're in the upper part. There's the church, the parking lot that we're up top of now in our neighborhood, and here's